Ladies and gentlemen, young people of America, it is good for me to be talking to you now. Sure miss you. Hope you guys are doing okay and you're healthy and your family's doing well. This is a different time that we are going through now, and um, unlike any other time that I've ever known, and I've been around here a long time. So we'll get through this together. My purpose today is to share a word with you. I think that kind of puts it all in perspective. And hopefully that you take this away and you think about it, and it helps you as you move through these days and these weeks until we get back to our normal that we're used to. And once that happens, we'll look back upon this and we'll be better for it. So with that said, um, there have been other trying times in this country. And, maybe you haven't been through these trying times that your parents have, your grandparents have, and their grandparents have. Same way with mine. I haven't been through all these type of things either. And this is something that's really up there as far as difficulties. However, if we look back on those times that our countries had to go through, we've went through world wars, World War I and II, and Vietnam War and Korean Wars, and those things. We dealt with 9/11, which was a tragedy in this country, and we still today think about that on a daily basis. And we have done things to better ourselves as a country, to protect ourselves, to protect the people of this country, and it was definitely something that we'll never forget. It'll always be something that we'll refer to as we go on in life, no matter if it's your parents sharing with you those times, or you sharing with your kids during these times about this virus that we're going through together now. We've had other diseases that our country has went through, and we've made it through it. And when you think back and you look back at all these things that we've went through and needed to overcome, we have been successful. We've lost people along the way, that's for sure. But we've been better as a country. We've been better as people. And we're better as a world when we come together and we get through it and think about, okay, what's the future hold for us now? And that's the boat we're in. So I thought that this word really is a great word at this time. And the word that I've selected for you to think about is the word perspective. So I want to read something to you out of this book. It's a book that I bought, a class that I took. It's called Leadership Matters. And if you just listen closely, I think it puts a little perspective on things. As a youngster, I always thought Rose Collin, my beloved mother, originated the phrase, "This too shall pass." She used it frequently to help me keep perspective during challenging times. Since then, I have learned that this saying appears in the works of Persian poets and in Jewish folklore from the King Solomon quite a few years before I heard my mom say it. The context it is from a fable of a powerful king who asks wise men to create a ring that will make him happy when he is sad, and vice versa. After deliberation, the wise men that were helping the king handed him a simple ring with the words, "This too will pass," etched on it, which had the desired effect. When you are on top of the world, enjoy it and know that things can change then. Remember, this too shall pass. When you are in the pits, all nights are followed by a day. At your lowest moment, remember also, this too shall pass. External circumstances and material things change. This happens all the time. I tell our clients, no trend goes on forever. Although leading a high-performing team certainly has an important emotional component. Inspiring leaders keep an even-keeled perspective. This balanced perspective prevents complacency in good times and despair in bad times. It also keeps us humble and hopeful, appreciating how circumstances can quickly change. Taking these words to heart will keep your team or your family or our school or our country um, sharp and at a peak performance. So, no matter what the circumstances are, always remember this saying, this too shall pass. You know, I saw this in this book and I thought, that's absolutely true because we will get back to our normal at some point. And there will be changes that come from what we're living through right now. And I hope there will be good changes. And we learn as people and we grow as people. So even though that we're stressed and we worry at times, put it in perspective. This too shall pass. I appreciate the opportunity to come and speak with you today. I just ask you, if you listen to this message, and who knows how long I've been rambling on, but think about it tomorrow. Think about it the next day. Think about it next week. Think about it and beyond, because it is definitely a life lesson that we're going through now. And putting things in perspective is something that we do every day, no matter if it's very simple or it's very complex. I really appreciate the opportunity to say hi to you guys. We'll see you soon. Stay healthy.